Here we have the daily chart for MicroStrategy Incorporated, stock ticker MSTR. Here we can see that the stock is trading under some fairly significant selling pressure, but if you've been watching my videos, you know that this is nothing new. I've been calling for this for quite a while now. I left a lot of the prior chart markings and trend lines on this chart for us to look at, so we can see where the prior projections were and where the support levels were and where these key breaks are happening. None of this is surprising here, people. I've been watching the $56,500 level in Bitcoin. That's been the major level to watch. That level that has now broken, and this stock is now moving lower. I mean, this is just not a surprise at all. I think this is catching a lot of people off guard in the market, and this should not be happening. I mean, anybody that was long this stock should have exited this position. I've been saying this for quite a while now. I'm sure it's probably getting annoying at this point, but you gotta watch these videos, people. So here we can see that major support levels have now broken in this stock. Last video I was pointing to this level here. This would be roughly 1320, just above there, slightly above there, just under 1330. This level was important because we had a prior support level that was found here. This would be the price low that was generated on the 24th of June. This came in at 1325. And then right below there, we have this purple line here, which is the 100-day exponential moving average. That's arguably the most important exponential moving average in the entire market. Even people that don't pay much attention to technical analysis will possibly have that on a chart somewhere. So what that really means is that there's going to be a large number of people in the market that are watching this price level. So if we see a break below there, it's going to be significant. There's going to be follow through, and it's quite possible that there will be news stories even just about something like that. Even though news stories about technical analysis usually don't happen, most people don't really think about this type of stuff because they think it's too boring. But as we can see here, this is how are you going to find these signals before they happen? We've been pointing to these signals for quite a while now. None of this is a surprise. So if you don't do the work and focus on the chart signals, you're not going to be able to see these things in advance. We did see these in advance. This is not a surprise at all. And this is a major news story. This is one of the main headlines for the market news today. CNBC was specifically talking about this stock. It's not normally the case. It's really kind of only the case when when Bitcoin has a major move, or there's maybe some major Bitcoin story or something like that. But here the move is just to the downside. We need to catch these things in advance before they happen, not after they happen. So here we were clearly pointing to this level, roughly just below 1330, because we have a confluence of technical indicators here, which suggests that this level is important. And now we have broken below this level. So, in addition to all of this, we even have some Fibonacci levels that need to be dealt with here. And you've got this downside trend momentum in the daily relative strength index. This is all significant because this is the daily chart. The daily indicator readings are extremely important because, as I said, this is what a lot of the market is looking at. People are usually looking at daily charts or hourly charts. For the most part, those are the most common price charts that people look at. So if we're seeing these signals on this chart, it means that a large number of people are also seeing these signals. So all these moves are significant. So currently we do have this downtrend in indicator momentum. And that is a problem. I mean, this is going to be a problem probably until this asset becomes oversold. I mean, once this asset becomes oversold, then we might start to see a reversal to the top side. But we're not there yet. And currently we have, a relative strength index reading just below 40. We can call this maybe 3930. So that means that we do still have almost 10 points to the downside that we can still move here before the indicator reading becomes oversold. So this is a negative piece of information. So currently, we're kind of grinding through what would be considered the 50% retracement of this dominant trend move here. Okay, so this is the main trend move that I've been pointing to. If you follow my videos, you know that I like to watch the prior trending wave before an event occurs, I like to look at the prior trending wave, because in my view, this is what is mostly influencing current price action. Okay, so this is a positive move here that we're looking at. So this will continue to be the case until we either see a new high in the stock, which would be above 2,000 for MicroStrategy, um, or we see that full move retrace itself. One of those two things needs to happen before we can kind of dismiss this trend move as the most influential factor that's currently influencing prices. As we can see here, we're currently grinding through roughly the 50% retracement of this entire move. So we have given back about half of this move. If we're using the price highs just below 2,000, got $1,999.99. It sounds like I'm probably making that up, but yeah, I don't know if you can see that on the chart, but that's this current price level from March 27th. That would be the price high from March 27th. And then we also look at the price lows that came in. This would be the 24th of January. Prices were trading all below 450. The price low that I'm seeing here is 445.05. So this is a very significant trend move higher, and we've already given back half of that move. So that is significant. And it does suggest that we could start to see a bottom here, somewhat soon. But I'm not there yet, people. We're not quite there yet. We are going to have to see some better evidence of a bottom. Currently, my downside price target is coming in just above 1,000. I would call it roughly $1,030, because here we do have a prior price low. We also have the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement of this dominant trending move. And then in addition to that, we have this 200-day exponential moving average here, falling right in this area. So this is a confluence of indicators here. It's a combination of technical indicators appearing in one spot. For me, that's what creates, a very strong potential downside target. So currently, we're trading just below 1,300. I'm seeing 1,289 on the daily chart. So, I'm still, don't shoot the messenger here, people, but I'm looking for a price target here that's just above 1,000. Just below 1,050. So we can call this roughly 1,030, 1,035, somewhere around there. Don't start looking for a turnaround yet, people. There's just no indication yet on this chart that things are ready to turn around. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news here, but we have to be honest about what's going on. So, currently, yes, we are falling. I expect this to continue until MicroStrategy becomes much closer to that $1,000 mark before turning around. Here's the current market analysis for MicroStrategy Incorporated, stock ticker MSTR.